So, open up on 7/12/2004.
The night after No Mercy.
Exactly. Monday Night Raw in the Verizon Wireless Center in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Hmm.
Evolution is standing out in the ring to address the giant elephant in the room of Triple. But before Triple H can say anything, Randy Orton grabs the mic and tells him that everything's fine.
It is fine. He won
Everything's
the
fine.
King of the Ring.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all in the evolution. And he's still technically the king of the ring. Evolution still gets the title shot. Everything's fine. Randy says that his entire goal is to make sure Evolution has the world title back in its possession, and by the end of SummerSlam, he will make 100% certain that happens.
That's cool. Yeah, I know that we had talked about, and you turned down the idea of tag team turmoil, but I thought that, man, if Randy on SummerSlam had that side quest, if you will, to it's gonna be okay, consolation prize and all that.
Nah. Tag team titles are another world title. He would have won another world title. Gotta remember. But nah, listen, everything's good. Everything's fine. There's no problems. We're all just living the good life, if you will. Randy raises Triple H and Rick's arms in the air. Batista stands menacingly.
Yeah, like a Dave Batista would.
Like a Dave Batista would. But Evolution is 100% fine. Everything's good.
I feel like I've seen this story before with a different faction.
Yeah, once
Pew,
or
pew.
twice. Once or twice. Pew pew. No, not the bloodline. Next up, we just have a quick Kenzo Suzuki match. Here we go. He just beats a jobber. 1, 2, 3. Just on the show. He will become much more important later on, but for right now, it's important to establish a new character and get some reps for him.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is his third consecutive victory.
Yep. Yeah, third or fourth. I can't remember.
Something like that. Yeah, it's he's a winner.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's been getting W's, and that's what matters. Next up, Kurt Angle is in the locker room with Team Angle. He says, "Okay, I'm starting to see what Stacy's talking about, but without a doubt, this isn't going to be settled until you two are ready to settle it. So I need both of your words that once this is done, sorry, I said both, didn't I? All of your words.
Good point. That's a good point.
That once it's done, it's done. To which all parties involved agree. And Kurt tells them that at war to settle the score, there will be no seconds, no outside help. It'll be a straight up Shelton Benjamin versus Charlie Haas for the United States Championship.
But in which ring, sir? In which ring?
Well, we'll establish that when we get there. There's
kidding.
so many options. Afterwards, Kurt leaves because he has a match, an Evolve title match, if you will. It'll be Kurt Angle versus Chris Jericho for the Evolve title, and Jericho's stipulation is Kurt is not allowed to use rope breaks.
Okay.
This, of course, this is another great technical match.
I never even considered, but that you could just say you can't do something.
Yeah,
That's good.
say simplified stuff. That's the great thing about the Evolve title. Pretty much everything's in play as long as it's realistic. General managers need to sign off. On
Sure. Yeah. I just meant like, you know how when Vicky was in charge of SmackDown, she said Edge Edge's face can't do spear, right?
Yep.
So it's definitely an option. It's just not something that typically crosses my mind.
Yeah. It's not the first thing because they'll sound more complicated than it is to accomplish. But yes, so there is a spot where Kurt gets trapped in the walls of Jericho, so ropes, but referee tells him there is no breaks.
Yep. I feel like Kurt's strong enough that he can power his way out.
Yes, but after like a good 15-minute match, you know what I'm saying, your strength fades a little bit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You got to remember
it don't last forever.
Yeah, you got to remember Kurt's had multiple injuries too. So, in fact, he just came fresh off. I think this last one was like a leg injury. Well, it's always his neck, but also like I think he had like a hamstring or something injury.
But also his most recent match was against The Undertaker.
Oh yeah,
Not exactly
Yeah, not exactly great for anything.
keeping you in good shape.
No, not in the slightest. Regardless, Jericho tries to transition into the Lion Tamer while Kurt is still within the ropes.
Definitely not good for your neck.
No, horrible for your neck, in fact. But Kurt takes advantage of the situation, is able to snatch Jericho's ankle, and starts wrenching with all of his might. Jericho is panicking because he's like, oh crap, I didn't think about this slight scenario as I'm moving back into this move, and tries to grab the ropes he's technically almost already in. And Kurt just yanks him out of the ropes into the middle of the ring, a la Chad Gable at SummerSlam,
Right.
and drops down into the grapevine, forcing Jericho to submit. This is Kurt's first defense of the Evolve title,
Yep.
and step one into getting where he wants to go as far as his match with Eddie Guerrero. Next up, we have a video package viewing Lita's dominance as world championship.
Sweet.
As the world champion. So from her first victory to her many, many, many retentions. And then finally, we have face. In this case, Tommy and Billy going 2-on-2 with...
Can I tell you what I thought when I was most recently editing a video and you said Tommy and Billy?
Yeah.
I thought of Zach and Trini and Kim, Jason.
So feeling Power Rangers.
Yes, sir.
I make a amount of Power Rangers cosplay in Halloween, but I think they'll all still be here by then. Yeah, I'm about to lose a lot of people in November. It's going to be great.
Hey, on the upside, Halloween comes before November.
You are correct. But yes, and Billy, the tag team champion, 2-on-2 with Rico and Rob Conway, who, while their single success haven't been great, have been actually pretty solid as a team recently.
Sweet.
These four pretty solid match. The match ends when Billy Gunn hits a famouser on Rico to get the 1-2-3. So, with our tag team titles retained, Carlito comes out, hits the backstabber on Billy. Stevie hits the Stevie kick to Tommy, with the rest of the IAEA coming out to continue the attack. Face run out the same, but are overwhelmed by the numbers. Because as you remember, there's 6 of them, 5 of the other. So who's going to even the odds? None other than the final teammate for Face, Rob Van Dam. Comes out, pretty much clears house, looking like a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and that's just what he's always excelled at, is being awesome.
I'm about to say, high-paced, high-velocity offense at its finest. Pretty much after Rob's done, Face holds the high ground in the ring. Gale and Rico back everyone up on the top of the ramp. Face hold the ring as we see both teams at full force for War Games next week.
Beautiful.
And what we got for SmackDown?
Thank you for being here at Mr. Super Oz. This video is going out, and this channel only exists because I, Oz, founded Gamble Comics, which first release was Everlasting Survivors, a 68-page graphic novel called All Day Long. Available now. Follow the link in the description that will take you to gamblecomics.com. While there, you can get hats, shirts, posters, much, much more, but most importantly, the story itself. July the 15th, 2004, we're in Providence, Rhode Island at the Dunkin' Donuts Center. Paul Heyman opens the show. Well, I mean, the show opens with Paul Heyman.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the back, and he's presenting his case for Funaki to come back together with Muay Thai Yang and Akito Sakota. He says that if Funaki will work with the Masters of Discipline, he will give them a Team Extreme Tornado Championship match tonight against Spike Dudley, Bubba Ray, and Devon. Nice. This convinces Kung Funaki to, agree and say that the Mod Squad are number one.
Hey.
So additionally to Paul Heyman and the Mod Squad talking, we see the FDA in the background. Ray and Edge are hyping up Chavo for his Undisputed Championship match tonight with Eddie Guerrero.
Okay. A little interfamilial world title match. I ain't mad at that.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's because Eddie promised Chavo that if all went well at No Mercy, he'd be up next.
That is correct.
But speaking of up next, it is the Masters of Discipline taking on the Dudley Boys in a tornado match. It basically falls kind of anywhere, or a false count in the ring, but the match can go anywhere.
Yep. I'm about to say, I remember the rules. They're literally in the title's name.
Exactly. Beautiful. No tags necessary. This match, it really highlights both Bubba and Devon's size. Because, obviously, Funaki and Yang are closer to Spike's size. Now, Yang's got a little bit of in the reality.
Yeah, but if we're talking like actual weight class stuff, though, they would all be classified as legitimate cruiserweights, not WCW cruiserweights.
So, yes, Akito Sakota has more mass on him than his teammates.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he realistically does not compare to
Even
Bubba
close.
or Devon.
Yeah.
Because Bubba's got more of a gut, and by more I mean all of it.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
And Devon has all kinds of strength.
Exactly.
Here's the thing about the match, though.
Testify to that.
I like that, testify. The thing about the match, though, is as the Masters of Discipline are falling short, Kung Funaki gets in the ear of Akito Sakota, and they walk out on Muay Thai Yang together this time. And so Yang eats a 3D in the middle of the ring, and Spike hits his double stomp. 1, 2, 3. The Dudleys retain.
I forgot about that double stop finisher.
The Dudleys retain the titles, and we see Paul Heyman in the back, none too pleased.
Absolutely fuming. And in the defense of it, I mean, Paul literally just walked out on each other the week before. I don't know what you were expecting here.
He just wants the Dudleys to be destroyed
so badly.
So as we see Paul's reaction, we see Mr. Weiss walk by him, come out to the ring, and he calls out the Intercontinental Champion, that being Hurricane Helms. But instead of Hurricane answering the call, Toa Reigns comes out. So it's a meat match, if you will.
Big meaty men bumping meat.
Yeah. So Reigns Toa variety goes eye to eye with the original Luther.
Legendary.
And because Mr. Weiss is on a tear, he is able to overcome the Samoan superhero. The funny thing about this is the literal biggest competition that Weiss has had.
Yeah.
But he has not lost as of his first appearance. And clearly he has his sights set on the Intercontinental Champion and Championship.
As he should.
Speaking of championship, Evan Weiss makes his way out to the ring to actually hold the television title for the first time.
In a legit manner.
Because Gene Ole Dinsmore has his AEW television title back and is defending it here tonight. And while Weiss he's young, he's hungry, he's
cool, he's cocky, he's bad.
The thing is that Dinsmore is basically Mr. Wrestling.
Yes.
He knows everybody's big move, and he executes it well. He hits the broken halo, retains the television title, and walks out on this man that he sees as vile / disgusting, pointless, even.
About to say one of the disgusting masses, if you will.
So Booker T and Jamie Noble, they agreed to have a one-on-one contest last week. That's what is up next.
Nice.
When Booker, who's on a redemption tour, takes on Jamie Noble, who is little by little, piece by piece, finding his inner strength. Yeah, his way. Jamie makes his way out to the ring first. When we hear Booker's music, we get kind of a Bill Goldberg-esque entrance. So it's not security, but it starts in the back.
Gotcha.
And the reason it starts in the back is because Booker T is walking past Lance Storm with Dawn Marie by his side, and Lance tells Booker, he's like, "You got this. Like we may have had bad choices in the past, but I believe in you." That acknowledgement of the fact that they're both good guys. This is legitimately a very good contest.
Nice. Well, I said it's probably the first straight up wrestling match these two have had, considering I think any other time they met, one of them at least has been super bad guy 9000.
And the other thing is, in WCW, they pretty well kept cruiserweights and heavyweights apart.
Yep.
Whereas,
with the exception of Rey Mysterio and
Sure, I mean there were a few exceptions here and there, but usually the cruiserweights didn't advance up into a different
Heavyweight
weight class.
division.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so yeah, like I said, this match to me is just both guys showing off what they're great at.
Exactly.
Even though Booker is trying to do the right thing, and he does not do anything nefarious in the match, he falls short to a surprise roll up because Jamie is further along in his journey. Exactly. After the match, Booker he struggles with the idea of what he should do, and while Jamie is up on the turnbuckle playing to the crowd, Lance Storm comes out to the ring and he says, "Your time will come." So when Jamie gets down, Booker shakes his hand and they both walk off. But Lance Storm and Dawn Marie stay in the ring because Lance Storm, he announced at Backlash that he's in his final 12 months. And so here in Providence, Rhode Island, Lance Storm says, "It's been a tumultuous year for me. So I've come to grips with the fact that I'm in my final hour.
Yes.
The swan song is coming.
Sun is setting.
But I am to challenge for and win the Undisputed Championship before 2004 ends."
Woo!
And speaking of the Undisputed title,
It's time.
it's time for that. Family versus family. That
Guerrero versus
Guerrero versus Guerrero. And so because of both Chavo and Eddie being on the same page, and because Lance basically said he's calling his shot, Chavo and Eddie ride out together in the lowrider.
Ooh.
And when they get into the ring, Lance and Dawn are still there. And Eddie goes eye to eye, face to face, and he says, "You know where to find me." So Chavo and Eddie have a spectacular match because they can't.
Guerrero will win this match.
Exactly. And so the thing is, they can't. I feel like they couldn't do anything but have a great match.
Yeah. It's kind of the only thing they know how to do.
For sure.
So,
I mean, the idea of the SmackDown 6 in real life: Chavo, Eddie, Kurt, Ray, Edge, and Benoit.
Yep.
So literally, I only don't have one of those pieces to play with.
And that was by design.
Well, correct. That was a choice, but to me,
Technically you don't have to.
oh, you're right. I don't have. So, but my point is, yes, you're right. I don't have Kurt or Benoit, but I have Lance. I have Noble. I have Booker T. I have so many people that I feel like could slot into that upper
elevate
echelon.
up to that level.
Yep. And yeah, so Eddie does retain. Obviously, we're on the road to SummerSlam, and
Slow and steady. Got a real big match with Triple H as it stands right now.
so I could have done Lance Storm versus Eddie Guerrero next week
Of course.
because of where the show is happening.
Okay.
And so after the match ends, Eddie Guerrero, he hugs Chavo, he grabs the mic and he says, "Rey Mysterio, next week, it's you and me for this undisputed title
Yes.
in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania."
Oh, that is phenomenal.
So the reason Lance would have worked is because he's an ECW
Also
alumni.
an ECW alumni.
But Eddie and Ray next week are going to be going at it for the undisputed title in the background, not the background, the stomping ground
There you go.
of ECW, in and paraded for the night.
That is beautiful. I love that. Love that so much.
Appreciate you.
See you, brother.